What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and we are going to be going over the Bitcoin charts. We're also, at the end, going to take a look at the Ethereum, Litecoin, and XRP charts. The charts are very old. They're playing out beautifully. Are we on our way down to the lower to mid-20s? As I've been saying for a long time, we'll take a look at that chart also. A few charts I want to look at. First one, starting out with the DXY. But before I begin, if you guys would, take a second out, scroll down, smash that thumbs up button. I do appreciate it. It really helps the channel out. Also, leave a comment and let me know what you think of the video and anything that you think should be added to the videos. I'd appreciate your feedback. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and tick that notification bell to get you notified when I post new videos. So this is the bull flag that we were looking at the DXY. We broke out. We came back down. We retested it. We'll zoom in. And here were our targets for the upside. If we broke, we're still looking around that 1011, 1024. And by getting those targets, the first one just being the measured move of the channel, which we have broken out of, that gets us to the 101. And this one from where it broke out right here, up, looking at that as a flagpole, and putting that up to the 102 range. So that's where I got those two targets. I still believe that is where we're headed. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin overlaid on the DXY chart. We've talked for a long time about the bull or the bear market ending when the DXY, which is this green line, retests this top trend line, which could be anytime from now to 2023, middle or end of 2023. And guys, stick around. If you can't stand watching somebody show you a bearish side of a market and you think that's negative, it's not negative. There's actually a whole lot of opportunity in it. It's only negative if you can only make money if an asset goes up. It is positive if you know how to make money while an asset goes up and down. But most people don't get that, and they just want to hold on to something and get rich quick, which is not going to happen. So anyways, I'm here to give you a real analysis of the market. I'm not promising you $100,000 year after year and it not coming true. Just keep in mind those same people that are saying the market going down is negative are the same people that were buying and telling you to buy because we were going to 100,000 at 64K, where we called the top about a month prior to that. Then at 69K, when I made the video on December 2nd, pointing out that it looks like it's extremely bearish, which it is. You can go back and check the videos. There's actually people copying them. You can watch the fake analysis that steal analysis from other people. I won't mention any names. Most of you know. I usually post videos way prior to what's going on. And then days, sometimes weeks later, somebody else posts the exact same chart when nobody's charts look like mine except the person copying. So anyways, I've showed you this a lot of times. Let's get into it. I'm going to try to shorten this video. Sorry, I went into a little spiel there, but this is the Dow. We talked about the gap before the Dow tops each time, which we got up here. You can see what's happening. I said we could get some support on this trend line here, which we are getting now. Once we break below, if we break below here, that's going to be extremely bearish for the markets. And I've talked to you guys plenty of times about if the traditional market's going in bear market, Bitcoin cannot hold up against a traditional bear market. Bitcoin had 80 and 90% corrections during the bull market for the traditional markets. So if you think it can hold up in a traditional bear market, good luck to you. Let's look at the longer term. So I've showed you guys this. People think this was a bull market, bear market, bull market, bear market, bull market, which you could look at it that way. But I think that the market has matured and this was just one big bear market with some corrections along the way. That is looking at it in reality. Now I believe that we have a longer term bear market. And I've explained the Elliott wave counts here. That's wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and this was 5. And then we should look for a big wave 2 down. Now, that doesn't mean it has to go down to, technically, by the Elliott wave theory, it cannot go lower than about wherever this high was here, about 1400, somewhere in there. I don't think it's going to go that low, but I'm just saying. And by the way, after this wave 2 down, that would be super bullish. That's why I think the time to buy Bitcoin is going to be around the middle or end of 2023. I've been saying that for a while. Another thing I want to point out here, and I don't think it's just going to shoot up to new all-time highs. I think it could take anywhere from 5 to 10 years to break the all-time high if it plays out like I believe it will. Another thing I wanted to point out, each top here, every 4 years, Bitcoin is topped here. And you had the 2013 top in November. And December, you had 2017 top. Why wouldn't November 2021 be the top? No reason. So also, you can see the indicator I got in here. It shows the supply and demand structures right here in the blue. Top of wave 1, we had the supply demand structure. Top of wave 2 or 3, we had the supply and demand structure. And top of wave 5, supply and demand structure. I did not place them. The indicator did. So we cannot break back above the supply zone right here as of right now, around 47,000. So this is the Amazon compared to the Bitcoin chart. As you can see, if it does play out, it'll look something like this. I also have another chart I'm going to show you some similarities in. But here, you can see these measurements here. These are just the percentage rates and where it would go. So this low here would put Bitcoin at about 23 to 24,000. Again, which lines up with our longer term thoughts on it. So in a bear market, guys, people are going to get bullish on every little pump, and then they wish they sold because it goes lower, and then it starts pumping again, and they get super bullish again, and boom, it goes lower. Then they wish they would have sold the last top, the last top, the last top, all the way down. That's how a bear market works. And I do believe that's what we're in. I still truly believe that. Now, as you can see here, this is the little pump that we had to get everybody bullish back in the .com bubble on Amazon. Just like the one we had here. Again, guys, these candles aren't going to play out identical. But if this is the case, this is what I'm looking for. We could go as low as the 3,800 range, 3,600 range, possible. Not saying that has to happen. I'm going to show you some other targets. We're also going to go into smaller time frames and look at what's been going on now. As you guys know, a couple weeks ago, I made the video saying if we broke 35, I would long to 38, which we did. And I shorted at, or I'm sorry, 48. And I shorted at 48. I took half my profits last time we were down to 44.5 and let the rest ride. And as you guys know, we are still continuing down from there. So looking good. I did show you this weekly bearish divergence. We had lower highs in the price action, higher highs in the RSI. That is hidden bearish divergence. Hidden divergence is a continuation of the trend. The weekly trend is down. If you guys are interested in trading, I would definitely check out Prime XBT. I do have a very special announcement. We are going to be doing an NFT giveaway, going to be having our own trading competition on Prime just for that. If you guys have not used Prime, go up here to open up Prime. You can use my link down below. I also have a video tutorial on YouTube showing you how to do it. But if you go up to this contest section, you can join the contests here and get familiar with how the platform works. Let me get back over there. Yeah, so get familiar with how the platform works, and then you'll be familiar with it when the trade competition starts. And that will start sometime towards the end of this month. I will keep you guys updated on that. We will be giving away some free NFTs to the winner, so definitely check it out. And they're not going to be cheap NFTs. That's why I've been asking the last few days which NFTs you guys would like. But anyways, you can use my promo code SAVVY50. That will get you up to a $7,000 bonus when you are actually ready to trade. And SAVVY25 will get you a 25% discount on your trading fees. Prime does not trade against you like all the other exchanges. You can also trade, they have altcoins, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones. You can trade pre and after markets on it with no extra charge. So definitely check them out if you haven't already. Like I said, I do have some tutorials here. There's a few tutorials over here on my page. You can check out this one here. This is the Prime XBT one where it shows you where to put the promo codes and such. So check it out. Also, this is our daily chart that we've been pretty much dead accurate on, especially the market structure. We counted these 5 waves down. We were looking for an ABC bull trap up, where I had said, you could check the videos back then, everybody will be screaming for $100,000 bullish again to get everybody in so they can dump on them. And there it is. You can see that's exactly what happened. You got a bull trap here and continuation down. We were looking at this as a possible triangle. We are back within the triangle, guys. That, my friends, is not bullish. As you can see here, we broke the RSI trend. We'll see how the daily closes. We'll take a look at the 4-hour and look at the next targets. But looking at it on the daily, we've had this target at 23.3 range since right here when this broke. Actually, up in here, we talked about if it broke, that's where we would be headed. And there you have it. It gets us down to that mid to lower 20 range that we've been looking for a long time. Now, the other way you could look at this is this whole thing being a big, we go from the break right up here all the way down to the bottom. Looking at this as a bear flag, this being the flag pull, that would get us down to approximately, if we break this 36 to 37 range, about 6,500. Very possible. Again, now to invalidate this, we've talked about it for quite a while. We have to break the top of this flag. And the top of this flag now is around 40, depending on how long it would take to get up there, if it even did, would be around 48.8, somewhere in that range. And then we would take a measured move of the channel, and that would give us our next target to approximately 60,000 to 61,000. But we'd have to break this first. As of right now, we've had these targets in here forever. This would be where I would suspect a nice bounce, somewhere around the 42.5 to 42.6 range. Possibly get a bounce off the center of this channel. If not, we drop below, then that would be resistance, and I wouldn't see us get back above there unless we did, something quick like we did back here. But otherwise, starting to look like this is headed down to these levels here, 36.5 to 37,000. If that breaks, then we start looking at our lower targets. And all we do is take this measured move, bring it down to the bottom here, and what's that get us? The lower to mid $20,000 range. That's why I'm still expecting to get down to those levels. Be careful out there, guys. All these people pumping these bullish videos really don't care if you lose money. They don't care. So I have been cautioning people on this. Like I said, we watched this a while back. Talked about if this broke up, we would get rejected around 48. We did. We came back down, which we are. So be careful out there, guys. Unless we break that 48.5 to 48.8 range within the next couple days, we are still extremely bearish. A lot of people talk about the conferences going on. Bitcoin should be bullish. The Bitcoin usually drops at every conference. The only one it didn't was 2020. And that was because it was canceled. So be careful. Let's look at my wife's webpage, anchorimage.com. Links also down below. Definitely check out her stuff. Awesome stuff in there, guys. Check it out. Help support the channel. Again, don't forget to smash the likes, guys. It is appreciated. This is the Lux Algo indicator, which has a link down below. And you can see the signals on the 4-hour have been pretty good. Strong buy, strong sell, strong buy, strong sell. Calling it off pretty good. I'm not going to take too much time on it right now. Ethereum, we talked about this, guys, this fake out break right here. If we were to break above, just like in Bitcoin, then we'd be looking for 4,600. But what it's looking like is eventually in the next couple weeks, we'll probably come test the bottom of this. If it breaks, we have these are our lower targets if the 25,000 area breaks. Looking at about 1866, and if that doesn't hold, 1510. If that doesn't hold, then we are in a very long-term bear market. Looking at about 680 is possible. Not saying it's going to happen, guys, but it is very possible. So, looking at Litecoin, we talked about this hidden bearish divergence here. Higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price action. Boom, bearish divergence. You can see it is starting to play out beautifully. We do have these lower targets around 20,000 or $20 range. If that area breaks, if we are in that longer term bear market, it could go much lower. XRP, same thing, guys. We never broke our trend line here. Does look like we're headed down. Remember, if we ever break this trend line here, then we can get bullish on XRP. Otherwise, look for the 20-cent range, possibly much lower if we are truly in the big bear market that I believe we are. And that's really about it. Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to smash the likes, leave your comments down below, and you can also join the free Discord. It's totally free. Link down below. Also, all the links down below, guys, are things I actually use and approve of. That's why you don't see a million exchange links down there and stuff like every other YouTuber just wanting you to use their links. This is stuff I actually use. So scroll down, check it out. Thanks a lot, guys. I will see you in the next video.